Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to give you a little bit more insight. You got a handstand workout coming up, so I wanted to give you a couple of drills to work on to be upside down a little bit. And there's a ton of different ways. We'll talk about 3 or 4 of them today that I want you to practice. And our goal is to spend between 3 and 5 minutes upside down, inverted somehow. So throughout these drills, maybe you try one and you feel comfortable with it, and you move up, and maybe that's too hard, you move back down, maybe you find one that you really like. You may notice that I got a little injury. It's okay, I get a couple stitches in my foot, we'll survive, and we'll make it happen. So, that first inversion that we'll talk about is just a simple downward dog. This is a pretty easy one to get into. You can go off the knees if you need to, and then bring the hips up. This first one, you can just come up into the toes and feel the weight go up into the shoulders. You can feel this inverted feeling. You know, if you want to spend 10, 20 seconds up there, pedaling around the feet or coming up into the toes, feeling some weight in the shoulders, that's the goal there. If you're going to move on from downward facing dog, you bring yourself in some sort of box, and you can start low and move to as high as pretty much you want. So this is probably about 20 inches, just about. So from a box or a chair, I'm going to go hands on the ground just like I was for downward facing dog. Am I still in this picture?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Then I'll go planting my hands, I'll put my feet on this chair. I can either go knees or feet. I'll start with my knees. And with my knees on the chair, I can come to that same downward facing dog. If that feels really good, into the toes. And there we go, a box inversion. So we can spend 20, 30 seconds at a time. After you're upside down, there's a ton of blood in the face. Flip yourself right side up. Let the blood come out of the face, let the blood relax before you go upside down. If you're not doing stuff upside down on a regular basis, 30 seconds is going to feel like a lot. If you're doing stuff upside down on a regular basis, a minute and a half at a time, you're probably going to be able to make it happen. So after we go to a box, you're like, man, I'm ready for some more. What's next? We'll go to a wall with what I call a wall walk. So you're going to put your hands down and you're going to face the wall. You're going to put your feet up on the wall. Once your feet up on the wall, the goal is to walk the hands as close to the wall as possible, and then slowly let yourself out. Only go as close as you feel comfortable with. Don't feel like you have to walk yourself all the way in. So if you get your hands down, you put your feet up here, and you're like, that's as far as I'm going, don't go any farther. That's just a little bit higher than a box, so stay there. If you feel comfortable there and you want to walk your hands in, walk your hands in, and then we'll go from there. So that one looks like this. Put my hands down on the ground, feet up on the wall. If this is where I stay, this is where I stay. If I want to move my hands in, I can move my hands in to the point where my nose is touching the wall. Stay here for about 30 seconds. I want you to come out of this under control. No flopping around. If you're flopping around, you went too high. Only go to where you can stay under control. All right, on our final one, we'll be kicking up to a handstand up on a wall. So that you'll turn yourself around. This is if you feel really comfortable with the overhead strength position. You're like, man, I want to get to the next step. You'll turn around, you'll do a kick up to the wall. I want your feet to gently come up against the wall, and you'll stay there for anywhere between 10 and 30 seconds at a time before you come back out. Let the blood come out of the face. I plant my hands first, and then I'll kick my feet up one at a time. Until I'm in upside down position. My elbows are locked. I'm pressed all the way through. I'm clearly babying my little foot. and down, and out of it. Spend somewhere between 10 and 30 seconds. If you want to, after that, the last and final progression would be doing a couple handstands freestanding, so no wall. I'll show you that really quick. That's a little bit more difficult, and you might not get there. You might 5-10 seconds at a time. That's awesome. Well, just see what that means. So there is no wall this time. This time you're just in the middle of the room. Do that here. And there you have it. So that final one takes a little while to get into. I suggest practicing on that box when you need it, practicing on this wall. I love the one that's you're facing the wall and walking your feet up there. It's a great way to practice, a great way to get some time upside down inversion. Have fun, and we'll see you next week.